Yes, yes. If you want my introduction for starting conversations, first of all, I want to introduce myself also. So my name is Jadu Kisku. As you know that my name is Jadu. I think you know very well my name, right? It means magic. Yes. So if I talk about my state, my state is Jharkhand from India country. There are 6 members in my family. If I talk about my hobbies are playing football. You can say I think you know very well. I like to play football, looking new place, studying. Speaking is the most, and these are my hobbies. You can say, and one more hobby I have. You can say that like I like to explore the place. Also, I like to see the place, like new place.
Okay, that's great. Very I think you are very younger than for me, and you are speak very well. So I love it. So, if you don't mind, so you can describe your journey, your behind your scene, very beautiful.
Yes, yes. Everyone says about it that like whenever I talk with any person, that time like which is background. My background, you can say when I talk with any person. So mostly people are looking my background. You can say yes. They are pay attention. You can say like they are paying their attention on background because they want to see. Mostly people who is from city area. So I think you are also living in city, right?
No, no, no. I'm not sitting. I am not living in city. I also belong to village, but because you know about I am married and approximately I live in home, so that's why I like greenery. When I am going our parent home, that time I visit and I see like that scene.
Yes, yes, yes. So yes,
So
yes, that's why background is
I'm
very good. So yes,
okay, so I am big. Yeah, yeah, I am older than you, and you are younger than me. But I am totally beginner. So please suggest you how can improve my spoken English because I know everyone. That time you are very viral person and you speak very well. I am teacher, I am science teacher, so I appreciate you, your fluency and your structure, everything absolutely right. So I like it. So what is the reason like behind learning this language? If you don't mind, then you can describe what
yes. First,
what are you think when learn this language when you are start learning this language that time what are you think.
yes, yes. When I was going to start spoken English language, that time I was thinking that this language is very important. Yes, and when someone learns this language, he must think one thing that why I am learning this language, and we must think about that thing also. Whatever we are going to do, suppose we are going to do any hard work, so for that we have to think that why should I do that hard work. And if you want to learn English language, first of all, you have to think why should you learn English language? What thing you will get by learning English language? So same thing I also thought when I wanted to learn this language, when I wanted to start my journey of learning this language. So that I was thinking that by learning English language, I can get good job, I can get respect from the villagers, you can say, and I can go all over the world and I can communicate with the different kinds of people that I wanted, you can say, like I also like to see people who speaks English language. So I decided I should also learn this language. So like this I started my journey. But actually, there one person played big role to motivate me a lot to learn this language. His name is Father Julian. Yes, and if he wouldn't motivate me to learn this language, I couldn't learn so far, you can say. So one day when he appeared in my class, when he came to my class, you can say, then he taught us tenses every day, and I was also in that class with many students, you can say, with around 70 around students, you can say. So that time when he had interred, it was, I think it was the day of Saturday, you can say, he had come, he had interred in my class when I was in 7 class. So that time when he taught us tenses, and I took English, tenses seriously, yes. But no one was taking English seriously and tenses seriously. But I was the first person in my class who took English seriously, tenses seriously. So like this, by getting motivation, and when he said one thing also, when he was teaching us tenses, that you all can speak English language if you all will learn this tense. So then decided, can I speak English language by learning only tense? Then I came my home and I wanted to learn English language, and already he told about tenses. Suddenly, what I did, when I came my home, then I searched about tenses on YouTube. Then I got many videos, you can say, like they have made video on tenses topic. So like this, I started my journey, you can say. But I think in the beginning time, I was unable to understand about tenses also properly. But gradually, I started understanding up to 30 days around. After since I started learning the tenses after 30 days completely, I had understood, you can say. Then gradually, I also started learning some verbs, words meaning, you can say. And after that, I started finding way and started making sentence in English story, you can say. Like this, I became fluent. But in the starting time, you can say, I was going to the forest because at home, people were making fun of me, you can say. Like it happens with every person also, every learners. If you will do any hard work, and there must be some people to bother you also, like they will bother you all the time to do any work, they will not let you do. So same thing was happening with me also when I was starting learning this language. So they were making fun of me that Jadu don't learn this language, and they were telling something bad thing about me, that when I was going to the forest, that he is doing black magic types of work in the forest. So he's talking loudly there. Why is he talking? What can be the reason of talking there in
Oh
the
my God.
yes,
Yeah.
like this. Yes.
Very interesting story. Go ahead.
Yes, after that, like when I started going to the forest, there along with improving practicing English language, also for reading Hindi, book, you can say, for reading Hindi book, English book. Even that time, I had also one channel, you can say, also for that, for making video in English language, in both language, Hindi and English. So I was making video also for that. I was speaking loudly because at home, without speaking loudly, I couldn't record my video. And no, like people were listening me all the time. They were able to listen me, that one person can be at home who is speaking loudly there. And from out also, a lot of people were listening me. One day, it was day of I think picnic, you can say, one January around. So that time, some people were coming back home from, like they have celebrated picnic there, you can say. So when they were coming back home, suddenly that time, they heard me when I was speaking one topic at home. And they, for a while, they stayed there, they stood there in out of my home. There stayed who is inside the home there. And did he not go to celebrate picnic? And he is speaking loudly, and people have gone to celebrate picnic, and he is learning something at home, like this. That time they, like this. And gradually after that, I decided, if people are making fun of me, if I go to the forest for practicing, so why not, now I should create environment of practicing, you can say. So then I started doing again crazy types of work at my home, you can say. And in between, like, which is my society, you can say, there are so many people are coming in my society, you can say. So whenever I have to go to, go anywhere, yes, suppose I have to go to take my bath, I have to ask for food, like every child are doing this kinds of work. When they have to eat anything, they're asking for food from their mother, you can say. So same thing, when I was asking for food, water from my parents, you can say, I was saying them in English language. I was saying them in English language, you can say. And other person, and who is in, you like, whose house besides my house, you can say, like next to my house, and neighbor, you can say, like they were saying me about that Jadu, they don't understand your English, don't speak with your parents, they don't understand English language. And even they were also, even my parents were also, abusing me, because at that time, they were unable to know the value of English language, that which language you are speaking, don't speak this language. But my, mother was abusing me, but my father was not abusing me. And I think he knows little bit information about English language, that English, this is English language. But that was his problem, that he was unable to understand, but he used to know very well about English. But my mothers, you can say, like mother and my, like other person also, neighbor, they were abusing me, then don't speak this language, like this. So then I decided I should use any other way. So then I searched again on YouTube, how to practice English speaking. Then I go to one video in English connection YouTube channel. She told mirror technique. Then I started using mirror technique, you can say. So like this, I started my journey. But I thought, yes,
You are also using mirror technique. Yeah, it is a very beneficial. I also using mirror technique that time because I am beginner, I am mother, I baby boy. So that's why I am learning this language because I want to that my son speak English look like you. So that's why I am learning this language.
yes, yes. And every, parents, homemaker should learn this language, right? so that they can teach their child also English language. And nowadays parents should learn this language. And if parents will be educated person, so their child will also be educated person, right? It happens nowadays in my area. And I think before going to school, and parents should be teacher for them, right?
Yeah, you are right. I can ask one question if you don't mind.
Yes.
So you teach like you teach any school that time or not?
Yes, I teach also English language. You can say like in institute. Yes, yes, and also in school I was invited many times. But in one school already, I have like I have determined to go there. That is one city in Jharkhand. You can say there every whenever any holiday will be. God, you can say like you can say summer vacation, winter season holiday. So in the day they will invite me there. I have to go because when they listen my story, like they are getting motivation about English language. One day I had gone to that city, you can say. There I told about this story, very funny story about English. There like this I learned. So all the students got motivated a lot. You can say they were listening me carefully. That jadu, why, what types of way jadu have flowed. You can say like he used and then he became fluent in English. This type of struggle we have to do. Like this, they were thinking. You can say actually they are coming from city and I am from village. You can say a lot of city people were there and they have joined.
But
Then you can say yes.
yeah, but I think it is not matter that where are you belong. You are belong in village. You are belong in city. It is all depend on you which kind life you want to live, and all depend your hard work. You do hard work, so that's why that time you are this level that you can teach everyone. Like you can teach your elder and younger, anyone you can teach. So I love your story and I am also motivate you. So I want to talk with you like very long time, but due to some reason I didn't connect you. But today I am like very glad. So you are in school that time.
Yes, yes. I think yes. I was in school. You can say
Okay, so which class you are? Because it is a very like little thing that you are learn in class, but like traditional degree. That's why I am asking you.
yes, yes. Now I'm in 9 class. You can say I am
Like
16 years old.
okay, that's good. You are know about more than in your age, but only for traditional degree I am ask you. So if you don't mind, okay, that's great. So that time, what are you do like? If you any beginner, so what you are suggest improving this language?
Yes, yes. Like you are talking, you are asking me about beginner level. Like what types of thing you were facing in when you were beginner to learn this language, right?
Yeah, I'm totally beginner. I am learning this language. I know about grammar and I know about when I am try to write that time I write very well manners, but when I try to speak that time I am fumble. So that's why I am asking you because you are younger than me, but you are look like my teacher. So you can teach me.
Yes, yes. So first of all, ask me any question. What do you want from me? Like what types of help you want? You can ask me.
Okay, first of all, I want to improve my accent. One thing because your accent are so good, your fluency are so good. A second thing, when I try to speak in past tense, that time when I'm trying to describe any past story, that time I make lots of mistake. I am good for present and future, but I am not good for past. So how can improve?
Yes, yes. So first of all, you want to improve like accent, right? Which accent? Indian accent or American accent?
No, 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 no. I don't adapt any other accent. Only one I like decrease my mother tongue. Like when I'm trying to speak, that time I pronounce some word wrong. I don't adopt any other accent. Like you speak our own accent, but you speak right word. So that's why I am speak only one right word. I am not adopt any other accent.
Yes, yes. So first of all, if you want to, if you want to improve your accent and pronunciation of speaking English language, so one thing you have to do, like when you practice, you told that you use mirror technique, right? You use mirror technique.
Yeah, that time I use mirror technique.
So I think you should use mobile camera for improving your pronunciation of speaking English language, which is called ucharan in Hindi. You can say, like you should record your video and you have to listen yourself back. And where you have to speak. Yes, you. I think you must have some topic also, and in which topic you are going to speak after recording your video back. Then you have to listen yourself, check over your spoken English. There you have to, like if you are feeling some confused by listening your any English in your video, like which video you have recorded when you are practicing, so that word you can search on Google, otherwise on YouTube, that how is that pronounced, you can say, that you can search. Like this you can improve easily by recording. Nowadays people are doing this kinds of work, you can say. They are recording themselves, like they are recording themselves when they have to practice English speaking. But I think mostly people are doing practice, by using mirror technique, you can say. But I think they should use mobile camera for improving that, because in mirror we can't record our video and we can't check ourselves again that how did we speak. But mobile camera is very good. You can make any video on any topic, like us people are sitting in front of mobile camera like this, you can also do same thing like them, you can say. Then by sitting in front of mobile camera, then by turning up, then what you have to do, you have to record and then you have to check over every day. This kinds of work you have to do, like mobile camera you have to turn on, then speak in any topic, then check yourself, check your English, that how did you speak, how was your English. Like this you can check and easily you can rectify your problems, you can say what you are facing. Yes, like this. And also book is getting for this, you can say. If you want to improve pronunciation, I think you can buy that book from, Flipkart. You can buy easily, you can improve. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.